So, yesterday I was about to record a video where I rank Yeats' tracks off of his new album Afterlyfe. And while I was listening to it, I was like, this is so boring. I wanted to put out a video at least. That's why I'm making this. But this shit is filled with filler tracks that have identical sound to the albums he released prior. It's not bad, just literally most of these tracks have the same sound. Yeat released 3 albums in 2022. 3 albums. On one hand, it's nice having an artist that actually releases music consistently. But on the other hand, there's a reason why most artists take time with an album. They want it to get it just right. Dude, take a break. Seriously. I wasn't initially gonna talk about this album. This Friday, I was mostly excited for IG and Flowers Bloom in a Dark Room. But after listening to it, I had to make a video like this. Yeat needs to take a break. I'm sorry. We're approaching Yeat fatigue. These last 3 projects somewhat feel like the same thing. And before you say, oh dude, shut up, you only listen to Pierre, you have no Yeat knowledge. No. I love Yeat. His sound is a breath of fresh air. Whatever, here are some notes I wrote about the track so you get what I'm talking about. No More Talk is literally just every other Yeat song. Same sound, not awful, just the same shit. On Smunk, the beat carried Yeat and Youngboy. Better Off is a live song that made it on this record. Rave Party is one of the tracks with a different sound. Not bad. Same with None Not Change. This track is low-key a bop. Whoa is a boring Yeat track. Now is different. The adlibs are different. I don't like it, but props for trying something new, Mr. Yeat. Slam, 7 Nights, and Mean Fiend, boring Yeat tracks. Let's move on. How It Goes sounds like something he recorded in his 4L era. Some 2 has a cool vibe. The vocals are different. Back Up is another boring track. On Split, low-key, the instrumental carries here, but it's still a pretty good track. I really started falling asleep at this point. Like, seriously, we don't need 22 songs, Yeat. Watch is cool with all the little whispering. More of this, please. I actually fell asleep at this point because every track sounded like filler until the last one that actually delivers a different sound. I don't really know how to describe the sound, but Yeat's adlibs along with the chill guitar beat is pretty good. More of this, please. If you listen to this album, you'll kind of get the vibe that most of these tracks felt like Yeat going on his laptop, seeing what tracks he has already recorded like a year ago and putting them out just to make the project longer. Pierre said on an Instagram live that he can release an album without even going to the studio. And yeah, most artists record so much shit that they can release a whole album without going to the studio. But the reason they take long is because they wanted to get it just right. I believe that Yeat needs to take like a year off to come up with a tape with no filler, all new sounding tracks. His sound is what got him popular in the first place, so why not innovate again? Yeat's sound is so versatile, he could do so much more shit with it. I'm not really hating on this album because it's bad. It's an okay album, but it's literally the most boring thing I had to listen for a ranking video. To the point where I was like, do I just make a video saying it's good so people don't hate my ass, or make somewhat negative video on this album regardless if people disagree with my actual opinion? 6 out of 10. Take a break. Seriously.